Hey guys, Chrissy here with Make a Living Acting Anywhere, and today I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can train yourself in voiceover without spending any money at all. And this is a great way to get started for especially you novices who haven't ever done anything like this before. And the first tip really is to get as many commercial scripts and narration scripts as you possibly can and start reading them out loud. I would recommend you read them out loud for at least a half an hour a day, just to get used to reading scripts cold out loud. If you don't know what that means, cold means that you don't have any rehearsal with them. You're reading them out loud and trying to make that sound natural. And you can do that with persistence and rehearsal. So you don't have to get training to do that. You can do that naturally. Now, how do you get scripts like that? Well, there are many resources online that you can get those kinds of scripts. And you can also listen to commercials or listen to podcasts where they tell stories or narration or Audible, right? You can write down, type out, voice record, all of those things, and start tuning your ear to how those are being spoken, and then try to emulate those. What you're really looking for is to make sure that your pitches go up and down, that you're emphasizing specific words, that the company you're doing the commercial for is highlighted in the way that you're speaking. And if you go down this path and start doing all of that, I recommend that you take a voice recorder, maybe from a phone app, and record yourself reading these things out loud, so that then you can hear, you can, get an ear for what you're listening to, and then kind of compare it to other commercials, and then use that to practice getting your vocal gait, I guess is what I would want to say. The second thing that I recommend you do is go to places like freelancer.com or Fiverr.com. That's a double R. There are plenty of sites. What's one of my favorite ones? Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I make tons of money with this, guys. Anyway, all the links are below where you can go sign up for a free account and really start submitting for auditions. Now, there's a lot of people out there who are looking for a voiceover. They don't need to be super professional, and so they're paying $5 for one, line, and some of, obviously you can get all the way up to $1,500 or more. But this is one way that you can practice for free and get paid and start building a client list. And so that's tip number 2, is to go down there and click on the links below to Fiverr and all of those channels that I have down there where you can download scripts and practice them for free. That includes voices.com and edgestudios.com. I recommend edgestudios.com. All you got to do is register for a free account, and you have access to tons of commercials which you can search for specific things. So if you're like, I know I sound like a mom, you can search for mom commercial scripts, and they'll give you tons of those, so you can read those out loud. The other thing is that and this is tip number 3, so while you are reading those things out loud and you're recording your voice on them, once you get that voice that sounds just right, you can upload that to those Freelancer and Fiverr sites and use them as your demos on your primary profile. So even though you're not super trained, you haven't paid for your training, there will be people who will hire you on those sites. Don't let anybody poo-poo you going on those sites and making $5 for your voiceover. Most people get OJT. OJT means on-the-job training, and somebody pays them to train at what they're doing. Our career choice, right, voiceover and acting, we pay somebody to get the training that we need to have a career. So everybody knows that voiceover artists and actors and directors and everybody in the field should get paid, and they should get paid a lot of money congruent with how much training you've received, that you've paid for, right? But getting started, you can train yourself for free and use new clients who can't pay more than $5, $10, $15, $50 to get paid while you're practicing your art and building a client list. Okay, you guys, if you're ready to get training and you know that you can invest that money and accelerate your career and get an agent and start working right away and making those big bucks, click on the link below for Hollywood Winners Circle and go train with Wendy Elaine Wright. You will be blown away by the type of information that she gives away. And there are tons of people out there who are making their living as actors and voiceover artists just from taking her course. This again is Chrissy. I am Make a Living Acting Anywhere. You can buy my book for step-by-steps in 6 different categories. Check out my other playlists. The playlist about voiceover, I think it has 10, 12 videos that can help you along. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with anyone who you think will benefit. And hit the like button because that really helps me keep this channel alive. And it also, if you click on the alarm, it'll let you know when I release a new one every single Wednesday. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. Don't hesitate to comment below and ask me any questions you might have. I love you all. Have a good one.